ampipi aban a mampanyina na do danko akofo ado ne dano wo hesa de na omani si ko from na covid atwen ya bakakra
yeah
migiri yese yenyina e kambom ne yafa
abanya me ase abusia se no me say Uncle Alote Jacobs ebe joining us asuna Anthony Nekwanu Greater Accra Regional Organizer ma NDC and also ebe joining yen ma me fa enchia kese and fama Mr. Michael Nyampong. Mr. Michael Nyampong, good morning, MJ Grand Hotel. Aga Mike, Bibia Bokwadia, Mete Unkache, Nkadiabasi, Easter, Nanka, Yamenehini. It is well. Anyway, I was saying to us, but quickly, some belated birthday, Abame Francesona, Afimi Engage Abronye. We say wishing Deacon Richmond Chame or Church of Pentecost, Dewu Assembly, a Cropon District, and we internal auditor, our Ghana Education Service, a Kiapim South Office. Happy birthday and come on, Deacon Richmond Chame. Sasuna and comma Mrs. Christiana Ofosu Chame. Fort Bar Asantua or Prede, a Kiapim Anti-Comfort. Happy birthday and come on. Ochidi Amponyankopon na basano enye kese ewo so. Happy birthday. Era celebrate. Ya ntraso abranya asamo. Ya difiase ye nkola idie ya. Ankola mienu etimi akokum. A 10-year-old boys here they kwa jiskadro.
Emfie du ba komeboa.
Yeah.
Na wofo ne abusua nyina yakọ. Se ebi akɔhye nipa mienu bi achi na o madam for mo ne koba ye bibibia no omoso ye betimi de na kwa akɔye sikaduro ama na ye yie na nkura no so nya agidie se sikaduro wo ho so hwɛ omu emfie ya 18 and 19 if I'm right.
Yeah, 17 16 some of them
sikakura na eche obotoma odokoye ma se matimi shoko se electric shock.
Yeah, some
na obenya dwene se obi ne dada o mo se o monkom o mo nua ketwa na wanya 11 years no na o mbenya sika bebiri ya dia ne dikan obi be dada na se madam for na mo ne na no monkom no emra na yebenya sika edi adidie ese ye fira se ye dey ebisa me no ka se utie o mo nsem na ebeba na kyese malam bi na encourage o mo malam bi na hye o mo kutupa se mo benya sika pa me de mo be ko beni o kan kire nkura no se mo ya mo benya sika na mom enye nokore sa because ebia no hia akwara no ne ho akwa bi na dia ye ne bibi
okay
na watu agu nkura na sum se mo nkoye na mo mfamra na mo benya sika
onsusu ya no
sanate because Ocean Semna or Mokasa Chile or Catcher or say or Mukunuria. Can Sama man crying ya GDS a bonina ye quacodino. Opian to me near. Ye dear opian to near because after all malam no abing or ye malam nedia. Or my being it. Jim Omunim nipan ran yes anity because so far as o mabi o mo anu aka se obi na do mbeko benin de Ghana 4% hu sa malam kro because ye ntime nkonko tirezi sa malam kro ya enne ye mboda si doso because enye market price baby enye obi dana ya chi baby ena malam no one day ena omuhia ya malam ne ka kire omo se omo nkoye sa omo kokoye it cannot be possible said that korpa uno obi be hia na omo ne malam no e won kita hundie for bia a very long time ananso omo kɔ no ho na wa encourage omo se metuma boa mo na mom sei na mom famra e betuma ye den TV stations ebinuma abakurum ha ekwana ompese wo munya sika enye kwampa sika no you open a TV but negative effect here and your business now we do TV station now radio station ye no so no amanfo binum encheke no wo ba bie radio station no and TV stations ya bai no and they say akasifo ye omo wo kuroma na omo ne de obutantimfo we da adwuma ne beba nti aduru ba bia the kind of adwuma ne bi no wa de bakora onye dai onye because anya hwe no bojo ya beba say Adom TV no mo keka o station ya manfo tie wa ma no ne se beba wo mo franka because nowhere in Europe anaba bia no wa be short TV station na ye magic power fasika beji sika wo TV station Adom FM asika dro on the pine aba oya no wabiri nipa ni so be pagya pine no sika nko a o sika bu na nipa gye ho o wo ba mo de 10 Ghana ba me ye no 1000 Ghana ma na TV station enti akora bi te ho a na ni so ye ne hatu na konfo bi a minute bi atwa mo se senke bo mu aka yese ya ne ma me ode ne kwaji skadura anye yi na afa ne tinto ohun ka akese bi o se ye mi skadura fa ya kameka nie TV odo onkopam no ede na sa ankora no wombesua enti wa unya hu se wate no wa TV so se malam timi ye sikadura wa yi sika e wo TV so no osia malam bi e
Abe.
Yetu oman mu hai. Obia ntimi nkan kire me sai. Sunsumu niama ne sakawa ne sa niama no bebre nyalan eni honom e honom. Se wujaja ho a odo ho beko e ba na korokora no se manware a.
Na ho
yare. Antu no bitimi heda e kokogye sikaduro sai meme de ne de menware me spray me ho. Antu otimi da ba sa mo na mas because e baba ne se na nipa abrantie na se yi a wo modam dia na so nama unware because wo sikaduro se manware na baba de adama tuti eniema ne binum wo ha ye frase ehu no ebe kiki binum se mame nkodi bone ma hu no TV so yesi sikaduro aban no Ministry of Information omo de nhihye bi ba na mfise san nhihye no ena ese nyina ye de ye adwuma ohwe bia no eni kwan se omo de emra e ba be ko parliament this year ya minisa o ma ye ho bibibia ye den awie se be ya e ya san because aniema no e ma boni doso obi wo ha na dwe no se obetete asempa onya adwuma the moment asempa be sora ahomache ana menua ni poni be sora ahomache akopa bibia ye no na odi unte ono onko
I use my name that on that
because obedi unte awu se bibi hye obotom no aba be bold konfo bi wadana chi a konfo no kan obagi adi eduru wane se ye ba be ye saade no atu saa niema na se a eni kwan se obi tena se aban we de oba ye de se de o se ma TV stations binum enye programs we ni we babia ni wa saade no criminal offense and so no the way I am man no yesi ye niema no ene ye said yesi ye politics no onim no kura kan so kwa kopeni pani vote sa papa oboni o say I am for it and no I no obi wo TV station the deputy general TV station o say nkra no boni o mukodi ye ne nyina ye ahonkere
na wonjini say
ahonkere ene say abaya toto tax mu ntina ama omukokum nipa entino wo kire wa kokunis option say ese ukuma sempa ese ukuma bronye ese ukum obi ansa na wanya sika to bodom asempa ye nyina yete ese be kan nokora obi anu aye wo ne to sie so obi se ya nwo wan to sie so na sa ye wadwen say wo be pay quick money a wo benya problem ye obi wo ha obetu ga kudi ganama bagi ene hwe u school ema uduru Mpensenpensenmu bi eno antosi na ama me ton ya ma udi ko school a wa ba be pie nkran ha no quick money asem no ya basre say eniama no ba ne say ye bone a eye bone because achena See, I can't say, I say, Nippon, what children, no, the next unison cocoon Nipadia, and what children, the Abadia, and a bonny day, eba. And Tiana, young would say, see, I saw the nature so be an one children piano, Unya, and Corano, and cry almost say, or more pessica, da. Now, open a show more. Now, Nessica, Corana, you are almost age, you know. Onya, 100,000, over to my carry.
Abronya mate me da se asum drink am kwamba for abronya and out in Kano Anthony Nupenu Greater Accra Regional Organizer ma NDC waba Tony me makwaba
enia
bibia boko de nobody ase Agalo to Jacobs o makwaba
ya menia
bibia boko ze
chudan bo nyankopon na yede na se ayo
obey obey
Adom
Tia wa Cairo asum drink said Danny Den you know if you did that Adom 106.3 FM.
Irene.
Oh, what you say Irene? Yeah. Oh, okay, Irene. And when the uncle you mo cradin back. Tell me now, I Easter who didn't say.
As a mama that's a match. With your phone on free TV. You know, never echo ever.
Oh, okay.
What's Easter?
Who didn't say?
Oh, Easter, they say, Yesu, Ewu, yeah. And no, sorry, and Unkai. It's about reflection.
Okay.
So we'll reflect your life. Say, are you really so a believer of data religion? Are you really in accordance near fast so and I saw the moja Google gata. If I Jini Pankwa over 2,000 years after today, no, then so and we are see. Are we really living and practicing it? Those of us who believe in it, vis-a-vis the other beliefs in terms of religion, convention, Ekonyan church, ni what have you? Obimusu the beach party, Obimusu the house party, Obimusu the traveling, Obimusu the sightseeing. It comes with a whole lot because there's a certain holiday break from a Friday to a Monday. From city centers, villages, all these things come to play.
Maybe I would church Easter more. Maybe that's a wood dinner saying.
I said me church in one no the way I miss me di.
Oh, the chair me said they would dinner.
Media say me canning in a boom.
Oh, okay.
Me combining in a cosmopolitan.
Okay.
For one side.
Oh, okay.
So
oh, yeah, BBIB.
Everything that will come within that festive move, no, I try to engage each to be part of my life upbringing. That is the only way you can let your children understand who are crying out with your marker beachside destination. Or say, Kwansu Nasika Obotuma, who don't want to call maybe a mountain area like Faja Tako Chomo, anybody being say. All those things come to play to give the child because when you have 2-3 days off beer, as a man who Yamasu. I believe on it all, it has been very successful. The Daniel to say, what me boy home by on to Kwanko by and a fee intimate a quenshabi prayer.
Right.
Now, most of the time, no, Emma Yakuma,
beach activities.
So I believe all in all, boy, we need more of those to make sure say we live for it, not to die for it.
Mati Tony Midasi, Uncle, who is our corner?
Could that location be?
This year and this close location.
Don't take it for a joke.
I want to know about Boku.
Missy, don't take it for a joke, especially coming from somebody I respect so much and knowing his information. He himself has come out to say the honor no ring him about my man here.
What?
Don't do. Oh, can you do Japan?
And honor ring you then.
Can no you say that I shouldn't take it for a joke that the NDC has sent assassins to kill me.
And I can also Atiwing.
Monkeys play by side.
And this is your A2F Cape Coast. Oh, Jesse wasn't relocated. Okay.
That's my life.
And if you go in there, babe.
Be happy I'm in your studio.
But I
could have ignored coming to your studio.
Oh yeah, but there,
respect me for it.
Sure.
Me to my
sure.
Station.
Sure. But uncle,
NDC people have sent an assassin.
Yeah.
And I don't take it for a joke.
Sure.
Yes.
I told him yes, I did.
Boom.
Yeah.
Ewa. Nan 2021 ni prayer. Obi baka cho de ana ebui wasn't 2021 woman. Abaka de na che. That's the way I live my life.
Sharp, it is well. Yantia do Tony Mamembra Honafe, Mkolami Enua Kaswa. Omotimia Koku or more Madame for 10-year-old, so Modene Kwako Jiskadri.
Yeah, as a Pamadasi.
Yeah.
But quick one. NDC a corporate organization. And it will be highly unfair to say NDC Asuma say Yembeji Obi Nkwa. It cannot be true and it will not be true. So, but whatever it is, it will be, it's a shame on whoever. Say you disagree with Obia, you find the cry. To what end? Ain't I don't know, maybe an info no fee, and I don't know the ni fapim. But Mr. Bibiara. Politics na you know, and you saw before big cry, no way you being one, and the mama will win. He say a bimushe sumasi a planisa dastard actor. The first say and then we disagree with the style. Nana muntu ni ye ayatwi na san we party munu enche say ye yi ni kwa fi ho enye na be ma e victory. With or without allocate, NDC can still make again. Ye yi nkofu fi party mu big Star Wars. If you we need power. When they didn't like Power Samos, we had power. Victory 2024. Until more beer function in same and I dream say we need to show where power lies. Please, NDC is not interested today and will never be interested tomorrow. The one where you're in a year's wrong. You paid him Bonibia.
But
let me cut across more.
Okay. Small.
Even the very day now was a war board.
Yeah.
Now you saw it on social media.
Sure.
Now, they were even saying they were coming to burn my hotel and my house. That they would deal with my children.
Really?
I'm waiting for them. God is my protector.
The law enforcement is there. Anybody who threatens the life and property of anyone, they should deal with the person decisively. I will not stand here. It's this is not
me. But God is my supreme protector.
It is well. Yantiado. Tony, your submission on Konado.
Asempa. Asema nika aya bibi. Esan say if you are seen a way and no minim nia era yam emebunu etwim. Say we want to reach uti bronu bi won so bi twika we obi ti dan we munti young man. You bisa say how did you get it? Now for say you can get there overnight because proliferation of social media is contributing to the type of things we see, but I'm sure there's a real value in it. But the basic thing to say, fundamentally, our setting up of communities has been largely a contributing factor to some of these things. Emra Kaswaye Forest. I remember even the year 2000, I Eco School at Cape Coast. Kaswa was just a small corner there. Sets at Kaswa area as a model city. That is one thing we failed. Acquire the land there, give the owners compensation, set up a model city where roads are designed, drains are constructed, electricity, water, and then the social amenities, schools, hospitals, and all that it will come with. But Emra Accra was getting choked and assassinated, people were started occupied, but most of these fake estate developers, in the name of estate development, they acquire large tract, road demarcation, they sell the land anyhow with the protection of hoodlums as langars. So the community grows to become a slum instead of the name estate development. And no be the course work as well. Think Korano grow here to that. In Korea, in your community, there are no public schools. Public school in Hono, individual be abenya sikano, on also set up any private school. Sika kesi omujinti, people living below the because public school is a jin Korado dono, anyhow in abundance. Nyama be brina and they grow with these children. Again, so there was a good agenda to disintegrate Ashama those days. Shama was like Kaswa when we were growing up. No go ti baby I who say yes slums no you be greedy structures in the and those were the places that were harboring hidden criminals. Omwa Bonnie and all of them found safe haven moving towards Kaswa. Unfortunately, the bringing of refugees from Liberia also came. Infused to here and having access to social media and other things, have compound their thinking. Then, and the media space, Malam Fort Gusum, fake pastors, juju men, doing all manner of things in the name of money. Then this go on see a double. Udi Weber. Say correct Nyama away from that time. What do you think? Shesa Korano. Sheka. All these things. So the question is, when we approve a license man TV station see regulation ben attach. At the time when we use Nyama no, then and a corny page. My social media will be also for be aji cripple be ni working stick or the boom I mean
yeah, Mr. Mehu.
And say a realer has that pastor be apprehended? And all we do is the partisanship of trying to put these issues. Look, these issues you can't reduce it to partisanship. Because in Korea dream you don't know who is in your community or also planning the same thing. And this is the time we all need to brace up to fight some of these things within our communities. Because it's all over Nyakaswankwa, it's all over so many places. Children wanting to be rich because they see you drive a car, they see you look like this. As often Eastern Nitremi, how well have they taught their followers the Christ life? Is it about fundraising? Sikaji, we are first quarter, no economic activity has strife, but people are raising fund in churches. Are you not thinking about the life of the people who sit before you? Church and Krofuno, Sikaji, everyday fundraising in aid of this, in aid of, and then we go Mama your advert, Oma your signboards, and we think it's normal. Who can be said right? They also have a right, foolish right. Excuse me to say this morning. Some of these things government renege responsibility on. I don't see it as a great society. Just how in the message, yenina we, and yet the first time ni about people killing people for ritual something. Then lastly on this, our judicial system. Niama say kosune apprehend corporates now. 3 years, 5 years, no punitive action. So why won't he edge be said when I wake a crumple? A whole community in lynching a soldier. And it so be a for being one na yen deter no with punitive action or chinobisube. To the court system must also wake up and make sure say that dilly-dallying with some of these issues, it is not helping the growth of this country.
Mate, Anthony Nukwano, Greater Accra Regional Organizer, NDC, made us say, I was here with Fidia to our Wuti Adom 106.3 FM, Dwaso Nsem Panel Medini Kwasia Sempa, Eco Bank Semembo Amanie, as they say there, Amone Bind to her. Ubetumi use any of these platforms are Mebebo Boy, the EcoBank Mobile, EcoBank Omni Plus, EcoBank Omni Lite, Ebacho, make your payment to Ghana Revenue Authority, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development, Registrar General's Department, any all other government agencies, Mepacho, Ubetumi use EcoBank platforms. Avec choose you prefer a metro. For EcoBank toll free number 0800 003 225. Nchechemu bia wa omede mao. Agalo te Jacobs.
Yes sir.
Em ofre yo sisi a opeska.
Mazu minje wetefu. Azamba
Me too.
Mavame azewo that's a spiritual dimension.
Really?
Yes.
Then spiritual then.
Je opru kakra. Opru kitikiti bi because na me no ompro. Because immediately the hardship in Zambia kakra shawa. Choya ye bit political.
Then
it's good. Ni submission ya excellent. Yeah, what problem on me?
right.
We are growing as a nation. Issues like this should not be political.
Jim FM.
And I might be the NDC representative the same. But Opro Kitikitibi. And my family is like they don't have any parental care.
First, me better address the spiritual one, mama.
Spiritual in the sense that so my family to move off your TV. Now they are promise for us.
Yeah.
Look, the mind is the wheel to our progress. And in the center of the mind is controlled by God. And see, no, my end as Christians, just say, let the will of God permeate through my life. There is nobody on this earth with these brains. Or because it has not been fashioned for a certain purpose. Not of purposes like this. This punishment that thou has given me is grievous. Because people can see me and stone me to death. Then Yankupon so catch and okay, I will do this for you. I will put a sign before thee.
Yeah.
That he who stones Cain, get the first when you parent and say one dream the enormity of what they were going to do. Because they've been attracted by the devil. Just mercy. And say they have sold their everything at that moment was a covenant with that juju man. A complete covenant. Then Christ Jesus I'm speaking. They've lost it. And it will be forever. Because God said that, kid, the blood of your brother Abel is crying before me. And say it is lost forever. They've signed a pact with the devil. A complete pact. By killing an innocent child.
Jim FM.
And say that is the spiritual aspect of. And see they look to the worldly world and think that they can fit into it. And say Nizina catch on the one for Impani Mojamra was Woko. And you Mojibiala. No, was he you do? On your Mojabia. It is punishable by sin. Nyakupon wanting the no Israelite should shed his brother's blood. No Israelite. It was a warning to the people of Israel. Even for your servant in your house, Krapono, say a touch in Moja, there are punishment for you. And see, both it's all about prosperity.
But Uncle, engine did there. It's like a moframana war band woo there and penny full of nowadays. Yes, sumsika. Ye obi wuska wo society more. Ewa, Messi my yebayan.
Sikahi.
Engine did not come on.
If you're the moment for me, if you're one social standing now, one anum Sikahi is a kafa what the area one. In Pena in the woo one. It is not like that.
They're purely spiritual.
Missy, that is precisely what I'm telling. Also, for 1 second TV. People don't know. You see, the magnetic wave. But these things are spiritual, which was discovered by Einstein. The magnetic waves, urban. Oh, yeah, serious. And see, easily you are attracted to it. It's like a steel, it's like a magnet. And you have a so far what's of Palugu, no was in 1 year. I mean, you have all this. You look at it and you ask yourself, whither are we going? You go to church. That because of prosperity, you go to church. These kids, because they don't have any parental care, once they chose to be at the other side, the other end of life, because Sakawa boys pure, they are in their cars with these private numbers and blah 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 swinging about. Doesn't last. And a lot of these Sakawa boys, they become criminals. And it brings to the fore the need for parents in this country to monitor the activities of their children. He doesn't want to be responsible because Onyisika. The child grows up through the mother. He becomes somebody in life. Then the father comes back. Martin is there genetically. Ne banisu se again. On say and then nebusia. But osejan. Ne abafoba so onyejan. It happens in this country. Irresponsibilities by fathers, or it ends with these kids wanting to be very rich and see they will go and kill a 10-year-old child. But you see, it will be a curse upon this boy's family and future generation to come. I have been muntasi. If you be bodamangutin or if you know, once a football obey vagabonds, and they will eat at dung hills. It's in Psalm 109.
Yeah.
One of the most powerful psalms.
Very.
That can be used to kill a human being. It is one of the greatest curses in the Bible. But it tells you that when you do such things, this is how it ends up with you. And see, Eli, of Eli, new generation, and look how it ended him. Now of Asi Besiazuni Beshiba. You see what happened? And see, let the Bible be your guide. If they have parents, I mean, I'm serious about my children. I could be in Joru Kojilu Kra. I don't get closer to that side. Mama Petechize special.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know.
Jim FM.
The Casapin one.
Only you did here too.
That's right.
In life, you need to mold your children in such a way. But I'm always on them. Children, one was with him in school. He's now a mathematician. He's going to be a lecturer. Muwa doctor, Muwa obi or your law. I have a lot of them, but I brought them together. What I realized was, me servant to poor woman feel or your mother, because on your we young bangus in your woba, and this is what I learned from the Bible. And when their mother Mary, no one more, as an Jesus Christ. And see, on your and when you treat your servant very well, and here and the servant in the bone. Wabeye obrimpoas in wa woba na woba ne show na wa servant no wolf you know eshenin onu no show.
Yeah,
that's life. These kids have not been directed.
I'm going to
not been taken care of.
Yeah, this one for mom.
And the end result is what we see. Say you guys what part them Tony Kane. Yeah, Langat yet to Wagana Langa nya started from Kaswa. Is that from Kazu? Yet in getting. I would do Funangasan were small. And then you have their fringe where you have Goma Nyanyanu Nefete. Fete has the biggest land in Central region. Goma Fete. And say this is how and say you are bound to hear about some of these things. It's most unfortunate. It wasn't well planned. I mean, this year and a payer can want some say our Kumsi has done very well. And I always say the Yaza or the woman she's done very well with the infrastructure there. A municipality to metro to help, because when you become a metro, at least who's can all those who's being a municipal, and then they can open up the place very well.
Marty, I'm going to tell me that's it. I'll take you comes out in Kano. Come on,
yes,
over 2 minutes on this one.
Near money be why
Jim FM.
No, Mariam Bissase, Comfort and Casanos on a bush for saying the whisker.
As of a bit me about Moeneska.
Men, dear, normally I don't mean fishes cutting a minute, and a while more than more. Yes, because I suffer for normally say our Munta Nisika drone with TV so sad. But so comfort on the Sika Pine Maba TV so. Now, man, for a dear brush across to Mintobi. No, they're training say. Bokwanan and singing Ashi. But so comfort.
Bro.
You are pro Ashi, Nina Kahobi. But so comfort is oh, bet my boam when you sick. Comfort bet V8 more. But I am in tell because me Kai said, may call regional elections. And then one of the contestants in the Cote d'Ivoire. No frame, I'm one of frame of phones. So, Madame de Malam Nabo. Now, also would catch your malam and say, who from? So, I sent my bat to more than a padia. Oh, who from? Caterans are so whom from. And my one year malam, we are quite about to a minute the highest vote. So, then a malam no way. I say, you're not done in Paranere. And you be binny. You're not down in Obiwo, Asante region. Asempa was started Manchester Tonward in some. Or Tonward in some no, a chile no abubo, container kakra, no a fagum, and tea, or more free techimai, or more free sunyani, or more free domai banyanano, or mudru, kejetia. Ni container no as so expanded no or expanded and na ukoko drew Asante region minim na dan kora no is more than 50 because minim obia why yes our business in here day a channel yen obia what ton common cassette eh billionaire say what there me da sorry ya no me hwe hare a de say me kwa koye robbery through the robbery no so one wa obekọ jail na chasa o life na nkasa wo de ba wi aso wo maami ase na japade because enkrai a enra omukokum obi bai omo maami anwo omo a nkaye because omo adance we eye clear say ebe take sen ebe last wo judicial level ho kura na e da say boy you go to jail me boy okwa na say for life and I say sentence to death for obedem sa kopem say obeba say aban bi kra na beba be pardon wa ntin ya boy ne say ahon kire kra na wo ha go to nkura no biase ye nkura no biase ye wo binum sisi a wo mo awie secondary school na no mo wie ye obi aye na dwen say this year September no obekọ secondary school nti o wie ye na was started dog buru wa don na pese buru or do this one nti by August no wa tima ye nhihye say esese menya 10 bars ya it can pay my woman na hwe mo ho enye o maame eno papa na hwe no ono na hwe no ho secondary school okwaba ye kurase ye wa kurase ye fre bibi ekeka ebinum kwa afuo mu ho ba opona no akọ obi aburase ya ne ye twa ne ye susu ama no ne we twa ekeka no wadobi no wadiska ye den asha ho people are doing this that's why finish the way of papa ene wura mu ana o sha akora ba ko bo na mane se ne ba no ni binum asie obi wo dan no mu nkora no bi o ketwa ba ko ene bo ba ko papa mane bona mane no no yes obedi akire akọ okoya na starting so ye nhwehwe mu na no hu nse moja wa
kasa enra ewa na according to story no almost say akola ne kra no ne boys no bobo papa ne si oti animo no si o koda kakra
aviano
that was man a pampo enti omo yeti akola ne ba inside ebenom ye no papa da and sign PS or bobo then these two guys ekoti oko na o matete baby odu ye na and omo de se prekase dua o said e di jam ne kowachi no to ho no ni omo bo ni tim enti omo wie ye no now body no obia behu enti no omo tutu odi na hye ho na enwumre omo abeyi na omo de ko malam ne ho na omo akogiska
yeah
it was that point that small boy now say ombehwe say ne man eku
obida
he guy no enti guy ne papa guys no omuku omo papa buy no na boys no etutu from omo si akola no na papa ne yiri boys mi enu no na o match omo e de omo ba de omo kunu no ma me ne papa fie say
de mo mana ko yini
monka was you do one the odu one no say monka masem de enti me ne ma me ka ma me say in fact opeso to fi area okra
yes
because
she can't stand it.
She needs a psychologist.
Very serious. It's so sad. It's so sad. Say nkole ye omaku boy ma me ne fie no omudidi o. Yes, mammy, ne ton aduane nti ofidi o
be bana mo deep pickers.
Very serious.
Terrible.
Serious.
There, I mean, mejuma me ye only the minion in one. Na afishing mezimungwan apapa mezika buffer share yangu point. Na menyanu so odio tomatoes in the moko na anyu. Na onu tomatoes are wa pronazin. Ewa.
No the bay.
No also go buffer there. Yangu pona oka huma
azina nye nti onji
wa momi ye boutim. And see if that boy mo open ni parent and then mommy oh yes mana emo mozi baby azini fiba
oh ya semo
say the parental care. Oh yeah, look, spiritually and parental care.
Jim FM.
That means this is not the first time in Ghana. It is the media, the establishment of the media. No, I'm a pure Mandela, a pure Plaku Hills. A go to us as well to form a moon, you win, but it's in Adia. Martin.
I Samo, I had Adom 106.3 FM. I home. Now, Ochinakra, Yania Moa Pamwa, on Beba Studio. Not yet, I ain't parents, you know. Umbeba. It's so sad. Umbeba. But young Dwaso, Nipaku Kumdia say, I'm Sabaya. I want my God. But anyway, I'm sure the state of
the police are doing very well.
Yeah.
Look, let's commend the Ghana Police Service. Yeah, they have their short force. Ninya Azufi, how you can equip them. They are being equipped now. Mr. Aka only helicopters, no helipads will be seen in various regions. Look, it will help bring down crime in this country.
Well, Yantiado, this dawn, Bolly Bamboy Road, armed robbers attack vehicles. There's a country in Tony, I'm starting views.
I think the approach on some of these young quite important is to establish either a military detached settlement because is it that span of the road vast, and most of the communities are not even close to the road.
Yeah.
So it will not be out of place. So we deploy men into some of this. And no service our situation 100%. But it can be some caution about area. No?
Okay.
The patrol is not enough. Patrol or maybe police management in this area, I believe, from Wenchi to Wa, Kintampo to Tamale to Bolga. I get in.
Yeah.
So far, a flower stretch, it's almost communities, have been banged. And even though it costs once in a while, in Nisa, then you can talk about the Eastern Corridor. There are certain portions. So, you see, when we are able to do this, I believe, in a way, signals be. After Amrobe, they will continue to grow and live with us. And they will grow up to become hardened criminals in society. So, as we been said, let's tackle the fundamentals to get all of us oriented into fine society. Let's spread up. Having over 1,000+ military men and women sitting in Burma camp, what are they doing here? Teshin camp, Michelle camp. Look at this enclave. I get him. Kokumasi, look at the whole Northern Command, big brigade, 4BN. Look at it. Uko Sinyania, 3BN. They are only in pets. It's something I'm looking at. And I don't think it will be out of place to have them in those areas. So the mere fact that there's a presence of that in an area, people will not think of misbehaving too much. Who the one police officer, any AK-47, maybe 20 rounds, except VIP bars, say on escorted Gadifo. I don't think that's enough. A doom maybe not so the kind of firing that is coming from the armed robbers. I don't know how to take cover on tobacco. Because on tobacco, they will look for him first, finish him, and then go on. Me, I've been a victim of this armed robbery when I was doing my national service in Techiman.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I was coming home and I said, they were coming. Now, cars led Dwaso was more than 25. So they were searching every car and it was terrible.
Wow.
We were there for more than 5 hours. From, I think, 12 midnight. I'm matching 5:30. And Sananya rescue. And the crowd, detachment from 4BN and 3BN. And a buy. Police for no one. See, I've seen it before.
Wow.
Sir, Techiman offensive stretch. And community, a Franco community, everybody ran. And they kind of fire in their course. And so I know how it happens. The measures that we have put in place all these years, meaning this are buying. Let's look at another approach. In Penifont, some amino, some papano, or Kwakope Bia Befiu. You know, what is left of the family left behind. And we move for life.
And as well, Tony, come back.
In terms of resources, so for free 2017, both the military and the Ghana Police Service, or more catchers or more receive resources. But I've been saying, say, abandoning that's what to build a strong economy. After saying your economy a more druno, may no means you say 137,000 policemen in the country, no issue. Like me and Tony, I can't say bit move from soldiers, but Sikawa. Let's say ye employ or call Munina to 2 coins a day. I call other countries here or more security said the city. All the traffic light be and say BBC na say wo free police here and take you 5 to 10 minutes. I say police here day e duru ho no kono me free kai say na me free this door for call bedroom na lady B na ni ade wo ka mu na ne got na so twen ya ma ne boroso ti ni yire fi say traffic aso na fu na pan ye ne the first car and the second car no not train got na ma ne boroso na pan na ye nso ade ne pan ti within a year baby am ko tena no kra awe nsa na mo ni police fo no na teto asem si wi a na obahu nse o police fo na mo nye police fo within a year we free heba because o mo te corner bia o mo so wo security cameras ya o mo monitor what is going on ti nye obi kra na from as so mo ba be make sure say car no kra be free traffic mo ho say be ye sha ebinu be move akọ nti human resources no very very important say ye be oman no ye be hia sika then we increase the Ministry of Interior or budget and say ye nya omo more na ya form time bia 24/7 ye hu say nipa no hu say ha ye be ko ho ni say police for ho more osuro but omo timi monitor hu say one district bi wo be korona servicemen and women or more honom no omo ye bia nsia enne wo ho ne yabo ayama omo anopa na omo na be kwa akoma na ne ade omo so hu say ye kokosi omo chidi bone a o be duro kra na ye den ye ko but ebinum ko no na ebinum wo omo chi a e bo ban na bia be boa say omo be move afiri ho kra tim fi say recruiting a good economy building a good economy na say yen security service no here immigration for as I say sika wo ha as I say biemu na migration yen borders ni nyina no omutimi yemu adwuma sika wo ha ye national security as I say biemu police service ye biemu na ya kwan ni nyina na kwan ya minu atoni bobo so e da bia bone ye dey it's highway no Kumasi to Accra kwan yi to da bia VIP for ba betom ni asane tuo ya o masane tuo agu me ye nyina so be 7 years ago it can come be 40 million cause offer 2010 population census na ye na nam 24 million to 24 million na be 11 years in here. You can imagine a nipa ababa dey ababa kan ba police for mo boy ho ba no o mu nuru 150,000 police for mo war sister no mu no o mu nuru 150,000 crowd dem fi me ya kwa kire dodo ese nya numbers no na numbers ni bam sa nti me fi say enti she ya ban ne ye say obe recruitu last year na say come ba be fa be say 8,000 for
I don't know almost 100
almost 100 then I say me ya kwa kire then I say me ya recruiter here Ghana ebinsi that 8,000 mo ye ho bibia wie e na eniema ye sika sem ekoye basa nti ye hwe animu say sanse she na Ministry of Interior ye call parliament na nka mo pe hu sika nyina this year no ye nya sika na se nipa be say 8,000 ba system no mu ye nya immigration say o mu ntimi mfa be 1,000 2,000 ne nyina ye sika sem what I say eno nyina aboa ma bambo no ye den ekoso ye highways ni nyina ntimi de yen increase kwana ya fa so fa yen police ba ni nyina be kwa ko wie eye sika en oman mu so na yɛde wɔm sɛ o aban de to aba but ne nyinaa ne sɛ ɛtoɔ no ba ne sɛ police yɛbɛnyia police dodoɔ na ɔma bɔ yɛn ho ban
police for betimi agye ama aban de ati ɔmo ka no ɔmo the road traffic unit can be a revenue generation platform for the government to aid their payment. Are they doing it?
Agree.
And they come with
Mate Tony Binase. Bamba for Fessima.
Yabaka said no. Police for and also no mechanism or Ghana Hana Obia Sura same person. If the police ni a Jusika near say Father Ghana me Mpensenpensenmu me call, but a non quan said the Okan Yeno, MTT du Hong Kwano, a bit my den, Apesika, but Sikano, why, baby, as I say, for the right years, as I say, Fano, and for what
police need you on no Casa or Kautikita Moko. Upamenque.
The Jilly, yes, I never quite buying so day by. Yeah, what Frasia, Mania Jehon, the UK style. Say UK say no. One more CCTV cameras in the bubble. I demand United.
I started Mount to be.
What I say? So far, no, a binder beam. A man for a ninja Kakranka, all the regional capitals, no. Near Massey, a free be secondary city project. As I said, Udi can yes, our secondary city projects in India and some regional secondary city projects in electricity in Babia regions in India, Bedia dances, South all portion in Yina, Ura regional capital, Bia, ye more Juma, and some CCT cameras in Africa day. Abba. Abino, yes, I near money now, Ura regional capital, be a move almost started September 2019. It's almost done. There's a Russiana, what city
oh, say Chrome, I mean, evidence in all. Yeah,
no, you say pay a banner, a so nipa, and also Buama Bonia, Echo Cosi, Mantamunsono. Mate,
come out from that. Angalote. I'm rubbish. Me too.
Maybe Paddington, na Morocco, Oxford. Number 4, taxi dropping.
Yeah.
You're going to be a minimum. No one forest areas in here, so what doors are clean. There are no shrubs. No quagruchina there. The diver is here in here. No Bob Baja or Fanodo. No cross from right to left. No one. When you do hotel, America that one. You send for my. I suppose if you want 65 pounds. Madam, from Paddington to Oxford, we just 65 pounds. You do what?
The fair, no?
65 pounds. They're fine, you know. Now, Indian euros, you catch a million German. Apparently, he's working with that kind of commercial company there. 100,000.
Who buy those things?
Reason. What can I do? You saw it. In my country, like I go smoke and well and chop up. Yeah, that is the system.
Yeah.
Anyway, just a Bollywood boy stretch. If you win jar, when Jesus is a power kakra, Alasan, but maybe on the way on our farms, about 5 miles away from Winchi. No large plantation. Mango. Yeah. I don't know whether it still exists.
The farm is still there.
Apart from the farm, is sending foam. You go there and you will be home. There's about across the Blackwater Bridge. Yeah. There's about Bamboy. If you Bamboy, there are 3 villages, small villages. Azane du Boale. If you boil it, you go to Sola to Tuna. From Tuna, then you are getting to Ga. From Ga to Poyatanga. The stretch like Tony Rican. Villages in North small.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are deep inside. It's only market day. No, when you one central point, wasn't one bicycles. No, where's the panel one yama? I always ask myself, let's say there accident is and then if you full walk in Tampo Road now. If you get Tampo, you are last uncle, there was Sawaba. Yeah, there are a lot of them. Crew, those things. Sunday is go to barrier or Tamale. One party or you're closely at the towns and villages. Now, Pampama one, not the damn problem kakra at the bay. I wonder what she should go now. Oh, the Kokoma, Gonja, Kokoma, Nanuma, Kokoma, Dagoma war. On a Wama, or when I a bit disorganized.
Yeah.
But on your crow, or church or do the bar. The line open your eyes, what you go and go saying. It bring you one major occupation apart from their farming of yams in Nazi.
Okay.
Now, when you take Fofoso to Daboya, Damango, Roda, can people come from Burkina Faso through forest areas? Now, when you take Bole, and then if you went here or your crossroad, when Chita, I shall win him straighter, Elko, Adi Zoko, Emma, Azana for when you do Erba, Adi Wa Road. We share border with Cote d'Ivoire. It is the black water, not Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire. And you are looking at again what is happening in the Sahel, especially as regards to our closest neighbor. Oh yeah, Burkina Faso. Now the Burkina Faso for majority were Mosifo. And they are closely related to the Fafres and the Dagomes. It's happening on our borders. Because they be no
monitoring system, Martin.
Should it be a monitoring system? Should the villagers around those areas take that responsibility? There's a whole wabon, whole chroma. And I want to identify that Osimesi Ofihi. Some of the responsibility lies with the towns and villages along over on the agents. Never on them. One I will report to my police phone under the quiet. We call them what? We have a name for them.
Yeah.
BB Risa, they report to the police.
Informants.
Can't we create informants in all these areas? If the Bobo Winchi and a young Kofu be or say when a stranger enters into their town. Because sir, if you can Naruko, don't think the Ebutum is the one day Natuko. So unrest war at the Techimaya, another unrest war wager. A bit take some up 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, then you crazy. No room now. Because that is where you can say, ya can ya, baby, a room now is Benedict boy.
Okay.
And sometimes you say, go to Solana if your petition was impressive.
No, was I?
No, was your petition. Ne a petition, papa, a benyan war boy. Into bamboo, into ya. Some informants. Busumbia, person, maybe was bomb one. Say, can't be based on their suspect there. The ammunitions in the car, the Mokali on for the Mukanido. Say, I am the Maza. There will be robbery on these two sides of the road. Because there's no alternative road. Then you get to Nanum, Wafan, Bimbila, Abope, Yendi sign, Nazana call. Tamale. This is the problem. We don't have any other route. Demi baby Amechezu, you have Togo on the other side, and you have Ghana. And then Cote d'Ivoire. The security apparatus, On your there, soldiers are not for that purpose.
I've not said
Magic angle. On the normal suggestion.
In certain areas have deterred criminality.
I agree with you. On a very special occasion, like what has happened, we had to go back. But I say, much lies with the inhabitants in those areas, though they are sparsely populated, and the towns are far apart. But then we can help because it's a man there. I want to go in Kakaka. Do Muko Hacha Kaka. Many the man change my them areas. No, on your who she
At that time, she knew.
no she who see anything.
Marty, when I say I'm going to, it was 15 minutes after 10. Yeah, so they bought them office. I was so to me that Philly experience. Now being a swan HD Plus TV. Oh, Kotra, Electroland showroom or more, and a HD Plus TV. Papa Pan and when you be at all. For Electroland, it was 0242 439 872. 0242 439 8.
Yeah, a headquarters for me for the police service. There's the need for government to start building helipads with helicopters, because that is one way of chasing these highway robbers. Look at America. Assemblies will be because small area be within a precinct. Ubunda helicopters one in the middle.
Yeah.
In fact, it is now time for us. The Nancy Munda president Wama military 40 armored cars. And I know for reasons, because we need to protect the sovereignty of this country. Not an inch of our land should go somewhere. And knowing very well the Sahel terrorists for our oil. You might even know, because sometimes you want when you the funding and say this is what it is good. But the next step is that Ghana Police Service should be well equipped again, be given some of these armored vehicles. Because black man's a black man now. Yeah, the armored vehicles say two. A cookasi, winchi, a cookasi, boile, and then solar. Mama Gacho. What do me have here? There's this Mole Park. Mole Tourist Park here. It runs down. Here, I have sometimes in Po elephant, Aribanga one. How are we protecting that place? There should be a barrier, like when you are passing through Tumu, Kopina, China, there's a barrier. That is the immigration service or barrier. Why can't you also do that there? So be it from that far in. No, Riba. Surveillance on that person.
I'm going to serious confusion, division cracks in the Abama party. Money cracks home, money factions home. Could you do resignation and far factions in mind?
How?
And far some confusion being
how important is that to the livelihood of the NDC members or Ghanaian population?
But if you are not united, more better than I'm with me.
Sometimes bizarre questions be here. You show when you through ballota. Farmer only year when I'm on Tuni in the hour. They are doing say committee way. You person tinaso. Emma what near what dream no. Would you boy mamma she be judgment cost. And this hour soon I say, if you are who feel say. Emre minti na so ntimi pefufura utimi call leader ho ene ne konya kita ho bie so
but say the intino official
umami wie
transfer
what's a work to am a different town
me bizarre something Jorica because time this until I'm be person
so me dey do atwa so me dey bia ahwem na okay ene call we be so ya hu hari now the two Ghana for you say, and you need to come and explain to the Ghanaians. It is not. It won't lie in my mouth to know what is within your mind.
No, but as a party, you should be concerned.
Concerned about what?
Someone be identity.
Well, those who matters to the. Because it doesn't bring progress to the party. For me,
really?
enyonyam ne ahye no also on purpose for where it has become a news here, whatever letter or text that has gone out and people think say it is a novelty. It's about certain, I mean, who words I mean use to me is much ado about nothing.
Mami.
No, I can say, Ebia me a deputy minister, sector minister, me here boss on Ankasa, and Tipperty no empejame. Now within the minority caucus, there's also a proposal for fraud. Other the minority whip.
On council propose, also on per committee no be.
No per for that what you say.
Yes. It's a committee member.
Other say or per minority whip, and deputy minority whip, and minority leader. Now you know you know feel all kind of letter na your brother no tray. You are serving on a committee. Committee, you are a member of a committee. A say who individual opinion on any issue be a mobile discussion. Opinion to me for so what I say. And internet so a member. Wo no issues na on board no. Chira wo wadwene ne wo. Enti se wo kwatena committee so na say you use the word consensus where wo ma Emma Mekase me resign here because committee no amumfa principle nye adwuma.
Do one gase committee name for principle nye adwuma.
Say committee or resign from. Me no kasa resign as a member of parliament you. Now a particular committee or servo and that particular committee is the vetting committee. And I say my resign on principle ye di kind. Okuja tabra kwa ni individual opinion. No try ya committee no reject no or Ghana for you lie to the people prior to the 2020 elections say Obi a corrupt and you had the opportunity say NDC again say Niamoki can wa bontene no and the de kase can for that e be reject na ono ne de on rely on doubtful matters. Meaning say, and summer 2020 NDC as a party no a country cannot no Caribbean kadapure more deep trauma or be one fee. So could your tabra resign because near Dickay were good one must say, and summer no can you now fucking for that one or buy a dancing way. And tin o can send family home, Nasa Chileno, yes, it prove no patch or say, oh, can for that, Manso make can crofua. Womoki kan sem and some trogu so sabeya na do aban nim beguase no na asokuja tabra kwa me realize ye no ma hu se menia dance ye etim power chow
abronya me dase
e dey na se hu kwan
Baba
Bremba se mon se san leader
of me dase
don't come here don't come leadership position
Uncle Bremba
Azemba
me too
my one word or sentence I need President Nana Akufo-Addo. He is the dawn of Ghana politics. Maybe